Hello, beautiful peeps of YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kat, and you're watching Planning Calm. And here in this channel, I love to share with you all the many ways I can help you plan your way to calm and plan a calmer life. I want to apologize if I sound a little bit out of breath. I've been having an extremely busy week, month, year, day, all the things. And I just got off work, but I wanted to share with you something that I'm going to go back to trying, something that I used to do in the past a long time ago that really worked for me. And I'm like, duh, why am I not doing it now? And that is my productivity hack for getting things done. Now, for me, I have a lot on my plate, and comment down below if you're feeling you got a lot on your plate right now. You may be a parent, a busy parent, an active parent. You have a full-time career. You're managing a household. You are caring for a sick, ailing parent. You can have all the things going on. And I know, my plate is full these days. And that's the way I like it. I love to be busy and feel productive and to get things done. But sometimes that can feel a little bit overwhelming. So I'm going to share with you today just some ways in which I try to plan out my months, my days, my weeks, so that I can have a calmer and more productive life. So we are going to be working in my notebook planner. This is a planner that I got for pennies at the dollar store. I love this. I love composition books. I love notebooks. I love all the things. And it's just such a useful tool. Now, what I've done here, I've started just kind of laying things out, and I'm like, oh, let me shoot a video on this. So I have already started. And what I've done is I have put the month and the year here. And what I'm doing is, and I've done this similarly in other applications on my channel, but for me, just with this busy season that I'm in right now, I really need something that's going to be easy, affordable, and be effective. And so this is my, productivity master production list system. I don't even know what to call it really. I've seen it kind of float around on social media and Pinterest and things like that. And I first learned about this method from my professor many moons ago, back when I was doing my undergrad, and I just was feeling overwhelmed by everything. And he sat the class down and showed us this method to get things done. So I think there's some history to this method, and there's various versions of it as well, percolating and circulating around. So what I'm doing is I'm showing you my method of how I do it, but feel free to tweak it and use it as a base in order to, just kind of make it your own by tweaking it a little bit to make it relevant to your life and to what you have going on that's keeping you busy, right? And things that you want to get done. So what I've done here, like I said, I've put the month and the year here. And what I'm going to do, these pages here are what I call my master monthly list, or my MML. And so in my master monthly list, I have different headings or categories in which I'm going to kind of categorize all the things that I have to be responsible for, things that I have to do for the month of April. And so my goal, just similar to my monthly to-do page, is I can go back and reference and even scratch things off as I accomplish them or as I add them to the week. So let's dive in and get started. So first things first, my categories. So my first category is time with God. Now this is where I'm going to be putting things down that pertain to my relationship with my Lord and Savior. So whatever your religious or spiritual faith-based practice may be, that's important to you, you may want to put that there. If not, you're probably going to skip that step. Next is YouTube. YouTube is something that I'm looking to build and grow right now. So whatever time I have that is not spent prioritizing other things is going there. And these are in no particular order by any means. Next up is family. So anything family related. And then next up I have, and I will put down planning calm. Now planning calm refers to anything on the back end of my business. Next up, I have school. Now I'm currently in grad school right now, so all the things that I want to pay attention to with my schoolwork, coursework, papers, etc. will go there. And then let's see here. Oh goodness, speaking of school, I have my career as a teacher. So I'm going to put teach here. And one last category that I'm going to put, and that is personal. I can't forget that. And personal is where I place all the things that are personal to me. So my appointments, my meetings, errands that I have to run, bills that I have to pay, things that are pertinent to me. And so that's what I'll put there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in here all the things that I'm going to be responsible for this month. Now, what I like about this method is that this gives me kind of a bird's eye overview of the month at a glance. It's kind of like your month at a glance page. And I love the fact that this master monthly list allows me to kind of see what I have going on and allows me to plan accordingly based on where things fall in the month. And that will all make sense as I get through it. So let me fill this in real quick and then I'll come back and show you the weekly view. Okay, so what I've done now is I filled out all of the categories and it felt really good just to get all these things out. To be honest, I was feeling really overwhelmed about all the things that I had to do, and just being able to put it in my master monthly list on this page just made me feel so much better. And that's part of planning your way to calm, is really, not feeling overwhelmed by things, but just getting it down, planning it out, and seeing what you have, and just chipping away at it bit by bit. And so my categories are Time with God, so TWG, and I'm just highlighting because I love highlighters. These are my most favorite highlighters, actually. This Diablo Boss, got them on Amazon, love them. And YouTube, family, Planning Calm, that's the business, school, because I'm in grad school, teach, for my life as a teacher, and personal, which contains all the things that are related to my personal life. Start off by starting at the beginning of April, and the week beginning of April, you can start with a Sunday start, a Monday start, it really doesn't matter, but I'm going to start with a Monday start, and I'm going to do March 30th, actually March 31st, to April 5th. And in this week here, these are the things that I want to focus on getting done. Now I have the dates, and I didn't put the dates in here just because I didn't want this to be a belabored video and I didn't want it to be like too complicated for you to see, but I know the dates of all the things that I want, and I know what I want to do for each day. So what I do now is I go back, and just like you've seen me do in the past, I have my Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday buttons, put the days as I go. So there's a lot of flipping back and forth, but I know just by looking at things here that what needs to get done. So I'm going to put that here, and once I write it in here, okay, like that, then I go back and I'm going to put a little dot here. That means that I have written it down for the time it is there, and then when I complete the task, so when Monday comes and I've finished it, then I can go through and I can cross it off with my pen. That's the intent there. So that's for Monday. Also on Monday, I have my devotional. So I do my morning devotionals at the start of the week to try to get me in the groove of the week. And then I'm going to be doing my meal plan. So my meal prep, I'm doing that on Monday. And what else do I have on Monday? It is, I gotta review my point tracker because it's the start of a new week. So let's see how many points I have, okay? And then that is Monday. So then I'm going to move on to Tuesday. And for Tuesday, I'm going to go back to my master list. I'm going to see what has to be done for Tuesday, the week of Tuesday, March 31st to April 5th. Now, there's different ways to do this. You can do it where you have each page as an individual page. You can do it where you can time block it, where you take one day and you kind of divide the day up into time blocks. Now, the reason why I don't do time blocking is because as a teacher, my time is never really my own. So I don't really have time to eat lunch or to even go to the bathroom, let's be honest here. And so having a pre-scheduled blocked out time doesn't work for me in my life, in my career. However, if you have the type of job where you have more control over your time, or maybe you are a stay-at-home parent where you are kind of in one location, or you just have a better idea of just like how your life works and how your days going to unfold, time blocking will be a great idea for this system. But for me, this works because things go so fast and it's boom, 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 boom. For me, I just need to know, okay, it's Monday today. What do we need to get done today? Okay, here, boom. Tuesday, what's Tuesday? What do we need to get done today? Boom. And you know, some days I'm looking here and some days I won't have anything to do and some days I'll have lots to do, and that is okay. For Saturday, I just got to clean, laundry, and these are things I don't put down on my master list because cleaning and laundry, I know that's something I have to do. This is more for tasks that I have to complete. So let's see. Oh, the 5th is Claire's birthday. See how this works, folks? I don't know about you, but I just find this super productive. Like, I just feel like I am on top of things. I feel like I'm in control of things. And I'm not really worrying about, you know, all the things that I need to do. Because it's already here. I don't have to worry like, oh, shoot, oh, this, oh, that. I just know that I can get it done. And yeah, it feels really, really good. So if you're ever wondering, like, things, you know, worrying about getting things done and just feeling overwhelmed, try this hack. Just find that making a monthly master list and then jotting down and writing things that you need to do weekly and then crossing it off from your master list when you get things done is such a really great way to plan your way to calm. And that's what I'm all about on this channel. Sometimes life can be busy. And as you can see by my master list here, life is really, really busy for me right now. And instead of feeling overwhelmed and bogged down by all the things I have to do, by managing it and organizing it in a way that allows me to be more productive really helps me stay in a state of calm. And I hope the same for you. Life is busy and life is a lot sometimes, but try to do your best and just take it one chunk at a time. And don't worry if things aren't perfect, and don't worry if you don't get everything done. It's okay if the dishes are in the sink for, you know, a little longer than you hoped, or the laundry doesn't get done. Like, I mean, I may do laundry, honey, but putting it away is a whole other story. And that is for another video. But I hope you enjoyed this today. Tell me what hack you have for managing things when life is really, really busy. I would love to know if you care to share, so comment down below. And also, don't forget to comment below and tell me how you're doing, how you're feeling, what's good in your life right now. I would love to know if you care to share. And as always, I'm here to help support you on your way to a calm lifestyle. So thank you so much for watching, my friends. And until the next video, take care, be well, and be blessed. And I'll see you all in the next planner video. Bye-bye, planner peeps.